What?
I found you, faker!
Over the years, many have called attention to the fact that the opening levels of both Pepsiman and Sonic Adventure 2 are remarkably similar. Because Pepsiman was released in 1999, 2 years before Sonic Adventure 2, people have also claimed that Sonic Adventure 2 copied Pepsiman. But is that really true? I like to think it's partially a coincidence and partially because they took the same inspiration. Though this issue is largely just a joke, I figured I'd shed some knowledge on it anyway, because as we tackle this issue, we're going to learn a lot of interesting information. Despite the fact that Pepsiman Stage 1 and City Escape look identical, it's important to remember that both levels take place in the real-life steep streets of San Francisco. If you're basing it off the same real-life location at around the same time period, they will look the same, no doubt about it. It also wouldn't make much sense for Sonic Team to have used San Francisco for inspiration if they were just copying Pepsiman, because that would mean they based the setting of almost the entire game off of Pepsiman's first level. In reality, San Francisco, or Central City, is the setting for Sonic Adventure 2 because the development team, Sonic Team USA, took inspiration from the scenery surrounding their offices. They also took inspiration from the occasional parking tickets they got.
Every single time we'd get a parking ticket, we'd be thinking, there goes another $30.
In the level Mission Street, you can knock over vehicles that resemble parking attendant cars. Might also explain how you can just demolish entire rows of cars in City Escape.
It's like, alright, revenge.
I mean, that's all well and good, but what about this? Well, this does seem like damning evidence, but again, I believe they are drawing inspiration from the same source. Pepsiman is actually riding a skateboard, unlike Sonic who is snowboarding, which leads me to believe that this scene is inspired by the real-life skater culture of the area. It was a common challenge to bomb the steep streets of San Francisco around the time, and still is today. With no good way to slow down and vehicular or human traffic always a potential danger, it's an attractive challenge for the average daredevil. Sonic Adventure 2 and Pepsiman likely draw inspiration from this, especially considering the time period these games were released. It also makes a lot of sense for Sonic to be in this situation, given how immersed in 90s culture his characterization is. Also, he has snowboarded before. Another point of evidence used is that both stages end in a chase sequence. In Pepsiman, you are chased by a giant rogue Pepsi can, and in Sonic Adventure 2, a giant gun truck. This part may generally be a coincidence. Actually, City Escape's chase sequence may be a reference to Steven Spielberg's first directed full-length movie, Duel, from 1971. In Duel, the antagonist is a killer semi-truck with a mostly unseen driver. Seeing as the choice of a giant semi-truck is a bit unusual for a military corporation's chase vehicle, this theory is a strong one, compared to replacing a giant Pepsi can with a giant truck. Pepsiman actually has multiple chase sections as well. One of them, though, is a semi-truck. Although this could very well be a case of, again, similar inspiration. Who really knows? So I believe a combination of coincidence and similar sources of inspiration leads to a few comparisons that, on the surface, seem to hurt Sonic Adventure 2's creative integrity. That is likely not the case, of course, as we have seen. Also, I would think taking inspiration from a game that received largely negative or ambivalent reviews would be a bad idea. So yeah, case closed, Sonic Adventure 2 did not copy Pepsiman. Just in case this issue actually mattered to anyone at all. It was always mostly a joke, and I just thought it'd be fun to explain these things. I do find it kinda suspicious though that the colors on Sonic are also the colors on the Pepsi logo.